Alright fellas, in this video we are going to see how to export the high quality videos, smaller in size or low in size, right inside the Premiere Pro. So first of all, you need to navigate into the Adobe Premiere Pro 2023, and once you are done editing your videos right inside the Premiere Pro, you can go to the export settings in the top left corner of the screen. And if you are unable to see the export settings in the top left corner, it is because you don't have the latest version of the Premiere Pro. For that, if you are in the older version of the Premiere Pro, you need to go to File and you can click on Export, and then you can click on Media so that you can export the video. So right now let us go to the export settings. So once you're right inside the export settings, first of all we need to give the file name. Right now I will make it as high quality low in size. Alright, so I have renamed my file name as a high quality low in size, and next is you need to specify the location where you want to export the video. Right now it is D folder and right inside the exports folder. So if you click on this, you can specify the path where you want to export the video and click on save. The next setting is the preset. This setting is very important because if we are gonna export the high quality video smaller in size, you need to go with the high quality 2160p 4K. If you are gonna upload the video on the YouTube, I recommend to select high quality 2160p 4K. So if we click on this, as you can see right now the estimated file size is 5 gigabytes or 5448 megabytes. We are gonna change some settings so that we can reduce the size. One more thing to note that this also depends upon the length of the video. As you can see, I have a video that has a length of 9 minutes, so it also depends upon the length of the video. If your video is too much lengthy, it can have a much larger size as compared to the shorter video. You need to make sure you enable this video checkmark and click on this arrow button. As you can see, we have UHD, that is 38402160, that is the 4K resolution. We are gonna go with this one and keep everything as it is. Frame rate should be 60, field order should be progressive, and aspect should be square pixels. And once you're done, you need to click on more. If you click on more, you can see further more customizations in your export settings. Make sure you select render at maximum depth and keep everything as it is. We don't need to change anything else. In the time interpolation, you need to select frame sampling if you're gonna edit just a normal video, but if you are editing your slow motion videos, I recommend to go with the optical flow. That is highly recommended. Next important setting is the encoding settings. In the performance, you need to make sure you select the hardware encoding. Do not go with the software encoding because software encoding will make your videos render by taking too much time. We must use the hardware resources like your GPU so that we can increase the rendering speed and you can get the desired output quickly. So it is recommended to select the hardware encoding. For the profile, you need to go with high, and for the level you need to go with 5.0 or above. I recommend to go with 5.2 because we are gonna export the UHD video from the Premiere Pro. And in the HDR graphics white nits, you need to go with the maximum, that is 381%. That is very important to have the maximum quality from your videos. Keep everything as it is. And the very important setting here is the bitrate. I will show you all the bitrates of different resolutions of the video, and I will give you the link in the description, and I will also attach the screenshot in my video so that you can see which bitrate you should use for which quality. Alright, so for example, in this case we are gonna export the 4K video. We need to have the bitrate to 80 at least, because if we go above the 80 bitrates, it is not gonna be useful, because if you upload video to any platforms like Facebook or YouTube, it is gonna compress the bitrate up to 80. So this is the recommended bitrate for the 4K video that you need. And if you export the video with the higher bitrate, for example, let me show you. If I go with 140 bitrate, as you can see the estimated file size is increased up to 9 GB or 9583 MB. So this is not recommended, because whenever you upload the 140 bitrate video on the YouTube, it will automatically compress the video and decrease the bitrate to 80. That is minimum requirement for the 4K video. So we will keep the bitrate as 80. And the very important thing to note is the bitrate encoding. You need to make sure you go with the VBR1 pass, because if you go with VBR1 pass, it will try to reduce the size where it can by using different technologies. And if you go with the constant bitrate, your final file size will be increased dramatically, because we are gonna use the constant bitrate that is 80. So if you go with one pass, that is variable bitrate, it will try to reduce the file size and you can have the exported video smaller in size. So I recommend to go with VBR one pass. And if you select the VBR one pass, and you can see the estimated file size up to 5448 MB, it will be reduced to 2 GB or 3 GB, because it is not the final one, it is showing you just for the demonstration purpose. So these are the very important things that you need to keep in mind. And for the audio, make sure audio codec is AAC, sample rate should be 48,000 Hertz, that's fine. Channels must be stereo, and bitrate should be 320 or plus, that's fine. And you can play with other options, but I don't recommend to change anything else, and that's fine. And once you're done editing and adjusting the export settings for your videos in the Premiere Pro, you just need to click on export and your video will be rendered right inside the Premiere Pro with the high quality, low in size. And if you want to further increase the rendering speed and optimize the Premiere Pro for fast rendering, you can check out my other videos that are available in my channel, and it will increase your rendering speed like never before. So that's it. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, you can comment down below. I will try my best to respond to you as soon as possible. See you in my next video. Take care and have a nice day.